Hey guys, I am going to do a review and comparison between the Samsung Galaxy S7 and the ZTE Z Max Pro. And both of these devices are available on Metro PCS, and this one is actually exclusive to Metro PCS and T-Mobile. So it will be a fair review. They're both running the same carriers, which is a good thing. So let's get started with the comparison. So let's start with the design comparison. So first of all, these two have absolutely beautiful designs, although this one, the Z Max Pro, doesn't have a high quality material like the S7 does. The S7 is composed of this aluminum 7000 series aluminum rail. It feels amazing, and it just has a very cold feeling into it. Just very nice small, very small cozy phone, and just glass on the back. Curb makes it really easy to hold, and I really like that. It's really easy. The buttons are super tactile, and the power button is super tactile as well. And the Z Max Pro, on the other hand, is composed of all plastics, which is fine. It feels like aluminum, but it is plastic. The buttons are all tactile and clicky. Well, maybe not as clicky as the S7s, but still very clicky. And the back is just soft touch back, which shows just a little bit of fingerprints, although this S7 shows a lot of fingerprints, as you can see right here. The layouts of the phones are quite different. The cameras are both in the back middle, and the S7 is protruding just a tiny bit, which kind of rocks if you're gonna type on this screen. This one also rocks a little bit, but I don't really type on the screen, so that doesn't really matter for me. They have the heart rate monitor and the LED flash thing, and the ZTE Z Max Pro has an LED indicator, or LED flashlight and fingerprint scanner on the back. On the other hand, Samsung Galaxy S7 has a fingerprint scanner on the front, and it's so they both have that, and they have the Z Max Pro has power button and volume button on the same side, and both have capacitive touch buttons, except the Samsung has a clicky home button, which is pretty nice. So that's the design. I prefer this design over this, but the Samsung has a 5.2-inch display versus a 6-inch display, so it's going back and forth on design. I really like big phones, like 6-inch phones, so I really have to give it to the Samsung Galaxy S7 for design, but for screen size and those things, I have to give it for the Z Max Pro and just the overall look. Now let's go over some performance. So they're both decently fast, although the S7 is much more fast. Especially considering the fact that this S7 has 4 gigabytes of RAM versus 2 gigabytes of RAM. I've been having a lot of stutters in the Z Max Pro, although the Z Max Pro was a huge improvement over the Samsung Galaxy On 5, which I will do a comparison and review with the Z Max Pro later. Anyways, this one is a very nice improvement from that phone, from that $100 phone. But the Samsung Galaxy S7 is extremely fast, and it's been pretty fluid for me. Now let's move on to the user interface. Now, Samsung's user interface is super heavily skinned of the stock Android. They don't even have vertical app drawer, while Z Max Pro has the vertical app drawer. They both have Marshmallow downloaded, no Nougat yet, and even the notification dropdown, Z Max Pro is more like the stock Android, and even the settings. Obviously, Z Max Pro is much more like stock Android, but it's really your preference. I have to say I like both, but I don't like both at the same time. I would rather have stock Android. But if I really had to choose, I would go with the Z Max Pro, although the Samsung skin is very versatile, and it's very easy to use and very fluid and fast. So let's compare the fingerprint scanners. The setup process on the Z Max Pro is much easier than Samsung's setup process for the fingerprint scanner. So if we go both into the settings into both phones, and let's go into security on this phone, and let's actually search it up on the Galaxy. So we found fingerprints, and we can add fingerprint. We can add fingerprint here. And let's do pattern. Let's just quickly make a password. And let's add fingerprints on both, and let's see which one does it faster. So I have to do a different finger because this one already exists. And let's go ahead and see which one's faster. So it says Z Max Pro record the edges. As you can see, Z Max Pro is almost done, already done actually. And here, let's try my middle finger. It opens up right away. Let's finish up on the Galaxies, which takes quite a bit of time. And okay, done. And let's go back to home, and let's see if it works. It works perfectly fine. So let's see which one's faster. Okay, so we're both on the lock screen, and let's see which one's faster. And let's see which one's faster. They were both decently fast. So let's try that again. Both press the power button, and same time. Oh, so the Galaxy was a little bit faster with the less animation, although this one had more animation here. That animation kind of slowed it down, but they are pretty fast. Now this one, the Pro of the Z Max Pro, is that it can turn on the phone just by using the fingerprint scanner when it's off. So you can just do that. Here, I'll show you guys again, and then it will just turn it on right onto your home screen. Now let's go on to the camera. Now the cameras are a very different story because this one is a very affordable phone. This one's very high-end, expensive phone, and obviously cameras are much better on the expensive phones. As you can see, the Galaxy focuses much better, and the colors are so much brighter and more vibrant, and it's having trouble focusing the Z Max Pro. And this one has super vibrant colors. The speed on both phones are pretty nice, but the Galaxy S7 wins the speed test of the camera. And obviously you can see the shadows over there, much more accurate colors. This one has more of a less black tone. If you look at this black piano back here, you can clearly see the details of the Galaxy S7. If you zoom it in, you can see the kind of the details, and if we zoom in here, you can't really see the details. So yeah, so here you go. The cameras are both pretty good, although the Samsung's much better. So let's just talk about some battery life and some my opinions on it. So battery life on both are okay. The Samsung Galaxy S7 definitely falls behind in battery because of the smaller form factor and because it runs a Quad HD Super AMOLED, super bright display. It's probably one of the best displays out there in the smartphone market right now. Although this one has a pretty nice display for its price. It's a 1080p LED, not LED, IPS display. It's a full HD. It has terrible colors. It's not color accurate whatsoever. It's not color accurate at all. So yeah, and the battery life on this isn't as good as this, because this one can last me 1.5 days, which is pretty impressive. So in my opinion, if I had to choose one, I would honestly go with both. But considering the price of this phone, which is $100, I would go with this phone because it has a fingerprint scanner just like the S7. It has a better UI than the S7. It has a decent camera. It has a better speaker. I forgot to talk about the speaker. It actually has a better speaker than the Galaxy S7. It isn't as bright as the speakers on this, but the speakers on this gets much louder and a little bit more accurate. So that speakers are much better on this phone too, and it just performance is almost the same, although obviously the Galaxy is much faster. But considering the price, again, for $100, I'll definitely get this. So that was the full comparison and review. So both of these phones are amazing, as I said before. But if you want an affordable phone, and that you don't want to spend $600 on one phone, or $500 or $400, then get this phone, the ZTE Max Pro. If you're willing to spend about $500 for this awesome phone, then go with this phone. I mean, it's nice. It's a nice phone. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will catch you guys later, and I will probably post a review comparison video between this and the Galaxy M5. And if you want to see that, please subscribe to my channel and like this video. And if you have any suggestions of what I should do between these phones, or what other videos I should make, please put them in the comments down below. And thank you so much for watching, and peace.